Race 2 on the card is a qualified maiden plate over 1,000 metres, due over 10 past 1, being an 8-race programme. This also the first leg of the place accumulator. And Warren, because it's a qualified maiden plate, by definition it caters for the not-so-good maidens. But on ratings, number 7, Ashanti, looks the proverbial penalty kick. Once again, Anton Marcus, this time for the Ashley Fortune stable. There's a form update there, ran third last Thursday at the Vaal behind Kamper, so it's finished 4th, 2nd and 3rd in its last 3 outings, and is certainly obviously very fit. Possible bipod banker, but I've included my second choice, number 8, 7 Song, who's not rated to get anywhere close to Ashanti, but Warren Kennedy for Michael Roberts, and Michael Roberts has been in a bit of form. But how do you see the race?
Yes, you're going to have to take a stance, Graham, somewhere, because it does get a little tricky later on, but it does look to be the obvious exacta, 7 from 8. Ashanti, the filly, I don't know what her price is. Maybe if you
she's in the red. She was priced up 11 to 10. They've adjusted her into 9 to 10. She'll probably start around those odds. I mean, she does look. It's difficult to find anything with any degree of confidence to beat her, because these are well exposed. They've all had 3 or more runs. They've got their official ratings. They're well exposed, so she has the best form, but she's had to do a bit of travelling, and she raced within the last 7 days, and she's had to come from the Highveld here, but I'm assuming none of that will affect her chances.
I'm in agreement with you. The daughter of philanthropist looks to be tough to beat, and just one other horse I'd like to add into the calculations is number 2, Sergeant York for Cornet's Speech. Now, here's a horse that hasn't run for 97 days. But they're putting blinkers on. Luke Ferraris gets the ride. And the only reason why I'm suggesting this, Graham, is for 2 reasons. Cornet can never be ignored when he raids KwaZulu-Natal, and the form lines seem to be working out quite well.
Showed lots of pace last time out, and obviously you're not going to find a weaker opportunity than a qualified maiden plate in KwaZulu-Natal. Let's be quite frank about that. So the horses that don't shape up here, they're going to really struggle to shed their maiden ticket. You've mentioned number 2, Sergeant York, has obviously got to be considered for quartets. 1 Ramsey has the benefit of Kyle Stradham taking 4 off the back in a 1 draw, so that's a positive for place money. And perhaps number 5, Parfury, can put a couple of indifferent runs behind him. Has shown some promise earlier in his career, but certainly, Warren, the form all points to number 7, Ashanti. Whether you're brave enough to take odds on about a favourite in a qualified maiden plate, well, let's see come Wednesday.